Air in the dressing room remained taut, a single thread of history threatening to snap under the weight of Vedant's gaze. Girija was the first to move, her professional instincts fighting through the paralyzing shock of seeing her sister's broken form. The command of silence. Vedant, Girija said, her voice dropping into a low clinical tone that brooked no argument. She didn't look at him. She was already reaching for a tray of sterile instruments. Go out, now. I need to examine these wounds and do her dressing properly. A crowded room is no place for a patient in this condition. Vedant opened his mouth to protest, his heart still hammering against his ribs from the revelation that his wife and this stranger were bound by some unspoken past. But the look in Girija's eyes stopped him. It wasn't just the look of a head nurse, it was the look of a woman guarding a grave. I'll be right outside, he whispered, stepping back into the hallway. The heavy door clicked shut, leaving the two women in a silence punctuated only by the hum of the air conditioner. The secret admittance. Inside the professional armor Girija wore finally cracked. As she began to gently clean the jagged rust-colored crust from Sija's skin, her tears fell onto the sterile gauze. I'm admitting you for 24 hours, Girija whispered, her hands working with a practiced shaky grace. You're dehydrated, and these infections are deep. If I keep you here for 1 day, I can run the antibiotics through an IV and keep you hidden from the hospital records for a few hours. No one can know your real name, Sija. In this ward for today, you are just patient 402. Sija winced as the antiseptic stung her flesh, but she nodded, her eyes fixed on the flickering fluorescent light above. 1 day is all I need to breathe, Didi. Then I will go to the garden. I will tell you where the photo is. The weight of the luggage. Outside, Vedant paced the sterile corridor. Every time a nurse passed, he looked away, feeling like an accomplice to a crime he didn't understand. He thought of the tea stall, the way Sija had looked at him with such hollow gratitude, and the way Girija had shattered at the sight of her. The shelter of trust he had built with Girija, the simple, happy life of a tea seller and a nurse, now felt like a house of cards in a Mumbai monsoon. He realized then that the luggage Sija had carried into his stall wasn't just filled with clothes and scraps, it was filled with the history of a family he never knew his wife had.